One from today. Going. That's a match set. I'll be darned. Oh, jeez. Always cool to find. Coolest antler ever. And then, his tines are a little bit taller. You got more mass. During what? You got one? Today is Saturday, March 16th. It's absolutely beautiful out today. A lot of the snow's melted. It's a little muddy, but the good news is we're gonna be hitting the property that I've been wanting to hit all year. This is the property I think we'll find the most sheds on. There's an extreme amount of food sources on this property. It's a property I did a lot of my hunting on this year. And there's a lot of bucks on this property. I had pictures of them throughout February, and they stuck around for the majority of the year, and a lot of them came back during the later part of the year. So I'm pretty optimistic that we'll find a good amount of sheds. I'm gonna meet my dad down there. It should be a good day. Like I said, it's beautiful out. Just found number one for today. Look at that. Look at that. There's number one. We've been here about 15 minutes, just came across the first one. Wow. Well, we just came across the second one today. Look at that. Oh, I know what buck this is from. This is from that split G2 buck. Yes, that's awesome, because this is definitely a buck I wanted to see make it through. And it'll be interesting to see what he looks like next year. We really got to find his other side. His other side looks really, really cool. Had a lot of pictures of him this year, and nice.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't think it's big.
Oh, the squirrels got to him a little bit. Look at that. That's number 3 for today. You can't see it, but our tree stand just right there. One of our tree stands that we hunt. We haven't even been here an hour, and I just found the 4th one for today. Wow. Little guy. Absolute stud. It's the 4th one from today.
Here's another one. You know what? I came through here earlier. That would have been covered up by the snow. It was down.
Wow.
That would have been under the snow. Would never saw that under that snow.
There it is, number 5 today. I'm just walking this field edge right here. I not only see one right here, but I can see a second one right there. Look at that. Oh, no way. This is off the buck that we call, this is off of Junior. And that is his other side. That's a match set right there. Look at that. No way. Look at that. This is the buck that we call Junior, and he is so cool. Look at that. You know, this year we were thinking, you know, maybe we should shoot him. He's a management buck because his side, last year he just had a club on this side, and he had a smaller version of a 3-point on this side. We found his 3-point side last year. This year he grew quite a bit, but he still has that like weird side. You can tell how weird that is. And wow, that's insane. Look at that. That's just like a, you could, I don't know. I had this buck on cam. I filmed this buck multiple times this year. We've had a lot of trail cam pictures of him. He's been very local. That makes number 6 and number 7 for today. And we've only been here about 2 hours. That's insane. Look at that. That is just the coolest antler ever. Wow. Oh yeah, that one sticks out like a sore thumb.
You can't miss that one. No one was through here yet. I guess it's not surprising.
Look at that. He's probably coming right out of that trail right there. Well, you know what? You know what, Dad? I think this is from the buck that we call Krabby. We call him Krabby because we had pictures of him last year, and both sides looked identical just like this. And then we called him Krabby because he would crab claw hard on his G3. And this year his other side's like really messed up. It's like it's all funky. He had like five like points off his base, but he busted him off during the rut. His other side's really, really interesting. He's an old deer for sure. When you look at the pictures of him, he's just got a huge neck on him, a big body. And I actually had 2 encounters with him this year and thought about shooting him, but the one time I couldn't get him on camera. That's the 8th shed from today. And like I said, we've only been here for about 2 hours now. It's hot, so letting the snow melt and waiting until the right time has definitely paid off. Hopefully we can find some more, but what we found now, it's already looking really good. Right here. Boom, boom. Another 4-point side. Wow. So we've got Krabby, the split G2 buck, and this one's 4-point side. That's crazy. We gotta keep looking. We haven't even hit a third of this property yet. We're at 9. And here's number 10 for today. Not a monster, but hey, it's a find. And oh,
That's another one that would have been covered by snow.
Oh my gosh.
That's last year's, huh?
No, it's this year's.
Jeez.
Look at how bad he's chewed. He was laying down like that. It has to be mice getting up underneath there and eating that.
Yeah.
That has to be mice. Oh well, still a good find. Number 10 for today. Still moving down that same bedding area we just found that small one on. And look at this. Right here. He's chewed up a little bit. You know, I don't recognize this buck. I would recognize that, but I don't recognize this buck, and this is only about 40 yards from where I just found that other little one. This is, I've been running trail cameras here even up till now, and I'd never seen this buck. Just goes to show that you never know what's gonna be here during the, what? You got one? Holy cow. So I just found this one, and Dad calls me over, and he's got one laying right here.
Yeah.
That's 3 within a 50-yard radius. Holy cow, that's a good one.
Kind of got distracted. They're running coyotes.
Yeah, there's guys running coyotes on the neighboring property right now, but oh my gosh. Oh, Dad, you know what buck this is from? This is off that young 10-point that we found his shed last year. He was a 9-point last year. He grew a good bit this year, and he's still a young deer. We've had pictures of him. I've never seen him in person, but he normally sticks around during the summer. He'll go away during hunting season, and then he'll come back towards the very end of hunting season, once like it hits December. And yeah, he's done that both years, and now we've got sheds off of him for the past 2 years. So look at this. Right after I find this one, Dad calls me over, and he finds this one, and we just found a little one about 10 yards in. So what is that? That's number 11 for today. That's number 12 for today. That's insane. Holy cow. What time is it? It's about 2 o'clock. I ran out of backpack room. Dad's tired of carrying him around. So I went back to my truck and got the bigger backpack. Definitely shaping up to be the best day yet this year. I mean, I'm walking the exact same path that I just walked earlier. What do you know? I missed the shed. Missed it. Look at that. Another little guy. Another little guy. That's insane. That's the smallest one from this year. No doubt. Oh, these ones are always cool to find. Always cool to find. Wow. Holy cow. So this is number 14 today. We gotta keep moving. This is too good to be true. Too good to be true. 14th one from today. Going in the bag. Jeez Louise. If I fill up this bag by the end of the day, something's gonna be wrong. That's just insane. I never even thought I'd have to use this bag. And I not only see one right here.
Another one up there.
Yep. There's 2 right here. Look at that. Wonder if it's... Oh. We actually have this buck on camera. I know that for a fact. Let's go see what the other one is. Wow. So that's number 15 for today. And then here's number 16. And that is not the same buck. Look at that. That's not the same buck at all. That is We actually found I think we found the other side of this buck earlier today. It was like one of the first sheds that we had found earlier today. I think we have him. We'll have to go back and check in the backpack, but I think that we have a match set. Yeah, those are two different deer. I've got pictures of this one, and then we got the other side of this one. So number 15 and number 16 for today. Good. Look at this. I was just walking down this path right here, going up into these cedars. And there's Krabby's other side. That's the other side of the buck that we call Krabby that I was telling you about earlier. Last year he had a typical side on his right side, which this is his right side. And this year he just got a bunch of weird junk. He busted some of it off. He used to have he had a couple other points on his base, but he must have busted it off during the rut, because when I seen him in the late season, this is the only side I saw him on. And actually, I filmed him walking right here back in late November, and then I actually have pictures of him in this exact same area bedding down. So I'm not surprised at all that I found one of his sides right here. Wow, I can't believe we found that. I didn't think we were gonna find his other side. Look how small it is, but man, we've been finding a lot of pretty small sheds today. So it's been a good day so far. That's number 17. Look at this right here, number 18 for today. Another little guy. If I wasn't walking at it from this direction, I would have never seen it, because when you're looking at it from like over here, you can't see it. I was lucky that it fell. I was walking where I could see it over here. Wow. Number 18 for today. Just found number 19. Are you serious? Look at that. That's unreal. Oh, come on, man. Oh, damn mice. These cedar, this point of cedars is only like 30 yards wide, and it only stretches about 50 yards, and I've found 3 sheds already. But it makes so much sense because we see a lot of deer up here. They feel safe up here. They can see everything around them. It's a perfect spot for deer. You can just see all the deer crap. These paths are just ripped. Just found another one. Look at that. Right here in the open timber. Just laying here like that. Wow, it's another 4-point. That puts us at 20 for today. Number 20 for the day. He must be coming right down this path right here. And it just fell off like that. Wow, that's really cool. So that's number 20 for today. Hey, have you found any? You got 3? I just got 4. This one's about the biggest, but I found Krabby's other side. So you got 3, huh? Any nice ones? Nice. Nice. All right. I'll have to see him later. I'm not crossing that gully right now. Look at these paths here that these deer are using to get across these gullies. Oh, crap. Never like finding these. Damn it. That's the first one from today. Well, at least buck, I should say. Came across a couple does that were dead. Right next to a creek bottom here. Almost makes you wonder if it's EHD. Yeah, that's a crazy looking rub right there. It's a big tree.
On this side so far.
I ended up finding 3 up by those cedars up there, and then I found this one in the open timber.
One. I guess it counts.
Yeah, that puts us at 23. Oh, geez. So we had one buck in this area that we called Moose. He was the biggest one that we had on camera this year. We found Krabby's match set. We found Junior's match set. We found one side off that the up-and-coming 10-point. And then we found a bunch of, you know, up-and-comers. But Moose is the one that we really want to find. Hopefully we can find his by the end of the day. The best part is we haven't even been to the good part of the property yet, which is crazy to think. The spot where I think that Moose hangs out, we'll hit very last, but that's the best part. We're saving it for last. And yeah, it's been a good day so far. Can't ask for much more, but man, I really hope we find Moose's sheds. So that backpack's already got, I don't know how many. I think it's got 12 in it. And then this puts us up to 23. That's Krabby's other side. All right, backpack's empty. Time to get back to it.
Found this one while you were taking the backpack up.
Wow, so that's 24 today. Jeez.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it'll be a nice one next year.
Yeah.
Wow, I tell you what, that bean field has really been helping. Seems like it's holding all these deer close to the edge. Just found number 25 for today. Oh. Dad, where did you find that one you just showed me?
Back over there.
Where'd you find that one?
On the other side of that ditch, on that other point.
Let me see that. Is that the same?
It looks like it's the same buck.
That's a match set. I'll be darned. Look at that. So number 24, number 25.
It'll be good next.
We still haven't even got to the best part of the property yet. Just walking down the edge of this, looked over this bank right here. And right down the bottom down there, I can see a shed. Looks like it's pretty good sized. Let's go check it out. Oh, oh baby. And look at that. You want to know what this is? This is the match side to that younger 10-point I was telling you about earlier that we found his left side earlier today, and we just found his other side. So we just matched him up. Last year, we just found either his right or his left side. I can't remember which side it was, but we found one side off of him. It's got a lot of potential. So it's good to see he's made it through. We already knew it from earlier today when we found his other side. This side, as the crow flies, is probably about 200 yards from where we found the other side. It's just how we were searching this property. We hit the spot a lot later than when we hit the other side. So great find. Another match set from today that I know of. We got Krabby, Junior, this one, and the match set that me and Dad had just found. Yeah. What? You find one? Holy cow, I can see him from here. Oh, no way. You gotta be kidding me. You're kidding me.
That moose.
That's moose. That's moose. This is about 200 yards from where we found his shed last year in the UTV tire. You can take a look here. We just found the second one this year. And we haven't really been out shed hunting. That wasn't the intention here. Like I said, we were just checking trail cameras. And I can tell you right now, this is from the buck that we call moose. I was really hoping we would find the sheds, but not like that. If you look here, we call him moose because of how he crab claws at the end right here. And then this is about 60 yards from where my tree stand was, where I saw that buck back in late season muzzleloader that didn't have its antlers, and I knew it was moose because this is the area he likes to hang out in. I can't believe that. He legitimately dropped him right in the area that I thought he would have, and I've never really been able to predict that. That's crazy. Holy cow. So this is the buck this is the biggest buck off of this property that we had pictures of this year. Or at least the biggest buck that was frequent around this property this year. I made a move on this area in late season muzzleloader. I'm gonna go hunt a stand that we hung about 2 weeks ago, and I'm confident that it's in an area where we'll see the buck that we call moose. Based on trail cam photos, I don't know exactly how old he is, and I don't know if we should give him another year. And the spot that I'm going to, it's danger close, so it's gonna be a one-time shot. Well, right when it started to get good, 2 bucks stepped out, and then there was a buck that stepped out that didn't have his antlers. And I remember last year, Moose dropped his antlers really, really early. And I think that might have been him. I don't know if I would have shot him, but looking at his sheds now, he was bigger than I thought he was. Man, he's a stud. He definitely would have been a shooter if he just stepped out. Good thing, though, he didn't, or good thing he dropped his antlers if that was him, because now we'll have another year with him. And maybe he'll blow up into something else. I remember last year he had this point right here too. But the only difference between this year and last year is his G4s popped up right here. And his tines are a little bit taller. He's got more mass. Good find. Oh my gosh. Good find, Dad. Good find. That's crazy. The book continues with moose. That is, yeah, my tree stand's like, well, it's only about 60 yards right up there. And a buck seriously walked out from right here. I'm not even joking, right here is where he came up out of. with no antlers, and he came up with another 11 point that we've had a lot of pictures of. And yeah, the buck didn't have its antlers. It was late December. I think it was moose. It's a little guy. Same area that we just found moose in. There's number, what would that be, 29. 29 sheds, unreal. This is the best day. This is the best day between me and Dad, where we've been out shed hunting together, that we've ever had. Unreal, 29 sheds. This is awesome. This is awesome. So I was coming up here because I could see an antler all the way over there. I was back there. I saw an antler on that side over there under that cedar. And boom, there's another one right there. On my way over, I find this one. So here's number 31 for today. Unreal. Still, we're still very, very close to where we found moose's sheds. So let's go see what this other one looks like. Look at that. Look at that. There's another one. Another one. That's number 32. And it's not off the same deer because it's the same side. I know what buck this is from. This is from another split G2 buck. So this was number 31 and this was number 32. They were both within about 20 yards of each other. I know what buck this is off of. We need to find his other side, just like we need to find the other side of that split G2 buck. Wow. That's crazy.
The grass coming up through it. See how it's dark? I'm not sure that's a last year's shed. Well, when the grass comes up around, it's really hard to find.
Yeah, so that's number 33 for today. 33. Unreal. That's definitely last year's. Or if it was this year, I mean, it was really, really early. But, well, we just got back to the HQ. We looked about 8 hours today. Hit the property very, very good. Had the best day ever. We're going to count all these sheds out and see how many we actually had. Pulled the cameras from the property today. Here's some of the other ones that we found. So I just laid all the sheds out from today. I recounted. We're at 33. So I was right somehow. Can't believe it. Best shed day of my life. And of those 33, 7 of them, at least 7, are match sets, including this younger 10 that we found, Moose right here, Junior, right here's Crabby. There's a little match set. There's another match set. Here's a match set. And then there's the rest of them. And there's a lot of hit listers in here. Junior's going to be one next year. Crabby already was one. This guy might need another year next year, but he is a superstar. I mean, he is bound for greatness. And just an unreal day. This was the only one that really threw me for a loop. Never had pictures of this buck. Have no clue who he is. But just a great, great day. Yeah, I mean, I'm lost for words. That's nuts. And there's still about an hour of daylight left. And wow. That's because I don't think I'll ever have a day better than that. I still can't believe that. Just looking at the camera right now when I'm filming myself on my phone is just unreal. I mean, just a nuts day. That's just crazy. Unreal. I got to get pictures. This is insane. Just insane. It's been a great year, you know. Great year of shed hunting. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why I'm so lucky. I tell you this. I don't have the best eye for sheds. I just put in a lot of miles. Just a great year. And not much more to say other than that. Gotta love sheds. I love sheds.